Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. Let's do an aspect of Mel for the coat run. It's been a very long time, actually, since we've done that. I got Apollo's keepsake on. I do have the Knight on. I don't know if I'm actually going to make use of it. And I figured we'd try to do big Omega attacky sort of thing here, I guess you could say. Let's go to the underworld and see how it goes. Otherwise, it's pretty normal. The coat, the coat, the coat. I mean, there was definitely times where I felt like after the coat first got introduced, it's like, there's things I don't like about it. Namely, the Omega attack and or the Omega special, kind of. I kind of turned a page on it, though, I would say. And I definitely don't... I don't feel as strongly as I did. I don't feel like it's a bad weapon by any stretch. But it did take some convincing for me. Plus quite a few changes that they've made since then. Oh, wow. Did you see that big tickle of a hit here? We do have Hecuba since we're going to need a juicy amount of magic, no doubt. Guess we'll go Hermes here, since we got the cash. Don't you know? But I guess here, the things that we're looking for are kind of just going to be leaning towards the Apollo Legendary. Make sure we activate Origination. I don't know if there's really, like, juicy duos to consider. I'll take an Epic Mean Streak, I suppose. Zeus. He doesn't really help with Origination unless we want to start using the special. I don't really want Static Shock here since we're going to be spamming the Omega attack mostly, so maybe he's not the correct option. Because if I don't get curses via the cast and or the dash, or really, literally the cast and the dash, then I'm probably not going to be applying Origination one way or another. So I kind of don't want him. Weirdly, I kind of don't want him. Although normally I would say that if I was just trying to win this run and I wasn't trying to do something a bit thematic, I'd probably normally take him just because Zeus is that good kind of thing. This is actually pretty straightforward. I'm holding down the attack button basically the whole time, and what causes the Omega attack to trigger is after I dash. So if you're charging an Omega attack and then you dash, it releases it after the end of the dash, and you never actually have to let go of the attack button, interestingly, right? It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. 110 for 25 max health. Okay, and then I think we just take the Apollo here now since we're going to need muchos if we actually are hoping to get into his legendary. Now, since we went to the underworld, it might be a bit tougher to actually make that happen. But I guess we shall try. Speaking of which, I still don't want Dazzling Display ever in my life, probably. But Blinding Rush works out well. Actually, Dazzling Display isn't even one of the prereqs for the Legendary, which makes it even worse. Possibly one of the worst boons in the game? I'm really not exaggerating, I think, either. Alright, let's do it. Whoa! Let's do it. Oh, okay, we got down there. I didn't even realize what was going on there. Okay, so Arctic Gale just kind of activates Origination, and we don't have to worry about that. I mean, we still have a cast slot there, and while I'd much prefer to just get a regular cast and get that freeze option, this is fine, right? This is fine. Oh, I'm actually out of magic for this, I just realized, but probably gonna try to do it anyway. Save me, Hakuba. Not great, but we'll be okay. We don't need cast damage from Iraq. Yeah, they buffed the coat in a bunch of different ways that I feel pretty good about it now. I think it has, like, its own things going on, and I definitely don't feel anywhere near as strongly as I used to about it. Selene wouldn't be terrible, I'll admit. But I do need some max magic. I think it's in an okay place. I don't think it needs to change, necessarily. It definitely doesn't need, like, a rework at all at this junction. I would say, like, the Omega special in particular, like, I don't know if I'm really interested in using it a lot. It feels kind of, I guess, clunky, you know, it doesn't flow well. You have to, like, let it lock on the targets. It's definitely unique in that way. I always kind of wish that it was more like, you know, you're constantly spamming rockets, and maybe you do have to kind of home in on them or something like that. Almost like the Omega attack on the torch, where it's constantly channeling to some degree. Let it do something like that. It's constantly spitting out rockets, but maybe they don't always land on the enemies or something, you know? This seemed like it might be kind of cool. Whereas the whole, like, I don't know, locking on thing, it feels a bit weird. I'm definitely going to be low on magic here for the upcoming fight, no doubt about. Ooh. Well, we need as much Apollo as possible, so I think we're going to have to go this way and forego the hammer for now, despite wanting it. This feels pretty good already, I would say. I'd still be willing to fill in for cast probably here. Yeah, that's fine. Even though that's 2 curses from her, and you don't really need 2 curses from her. Freeze is just like a nice effect anyway. There we go. It feels kind of weird that, like, this is just sort of the build in a sense. We're going to need some good magic regen here, right? As well. If we do wind up with Apollo's Legendary. We're not going to get it this soon, but yeah. Okay, we are tracking, so really just give me anything that works for this here, shall we? Extra dose. Doesn't affect the Omega attack, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Not that interested in a palm. Let's see if we can get more Gons here or something. We'll pay for the hammer, that's fine. Launcher frame. Whenever your attack strike foes, your special has a 25% chance to fire automatically. It's not how I remember it. So that's if you spam your regular attack, that's actually pretty cool, right? I mean, that's the one we're taking? That's not how I remember it. I wonder if it actually changed and I kind of just forgot. I almost got to remind myself, what the hell is the Demeter-Apollo duo here, honestly? Tropical Cyclone? Oh, we can actually get it because we have Arctic Gale. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't think I want Tranquil Gain. Particularly that Tranquil Gain. 1 roll. See if we get the duo. You know, it's like Weed Killer is one of those things you want eventually. But I think I'll just fill in the special in the meantime. It's only common. Because we don't have the we ain't got the magic for it, to say the least, right? Unblockable, that's right. I'm gonna take my sweet time here. Okay, we got her there. Probably not gonna use any magic here. I'm just gonna bonk the witches as is, the old-fashioned way. Nope. What? Eat. Boink. Decided to do some full charges there. I guess it's you. Okay, hold on. Wah, wah, wah. Making use of Arctic Gale there. I'm laughing at myself for doing it in such a weird way. The extra move speed from the aspect is throwing me off here a little bit. I haven't used it in so long. There was a time where it's like, I think the Mel aspect might have been the best before they made a bunch of changes, basically. I don't really think so. I think Shiva's actually very nice now. Like, the initial iteration felt weird, I guess you could say, but I think they turned it around. It's quite good. I don't know, what do you think about the coat? It is kind of too bad the first impression just wasn't as strong as it could have been, but I don't know, it's got some unique stuff to it. I love the idea of the rockets, but I don't know if I have fun using them all that much still. We can't use Apollo's keepsake. You do need a lot of magic regen. We can get the legendary already. I know, you might just want to be boring here. And you know what? You know what already. I'm afraid so. Just solve it. Just solve the magic problem. Boring gain is a whole nother discussion here. Solve that magic problem. I do think Ionic Gain is pretty good for just solving magic, usually. It's just not as convenient. The thing is, though, you can't really make magic regeneration exciting in the game. It's something that you need to get. But for the most part, you can't make it exciting. How do you make something like that exciting? I don't think it's really possible. Unless you have builds that need such obscene amounts of magic regen that you need to get incredibly lucky with the magic regen itself. That's pretty devastating. I'll do that one. Hera? You are not Hera. Hello, friend. How we doing? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take the max magic.
Help yourself.
This is probably gonna be the mini boss, right? Yeah. Too bad. I was kind of hoping we get Hera before the mini boss, but it didn't happen that way.
Oh, that's a sea serpent.
All right, remember the Inferno bombs. Let's see, where are you, buddy? Died to something.
Keep up, Homer.
All right, show me a juicy born gain. Don't fool around. Thank you very much. It is done. We go to the shop. Apollo, Apollo, Apollo. We're not Apollo. We never will be Apollo. Probably shouldn't buy a random palm here, since there's actually very few things that I would want to get palmed. It's literally only the attack. So that's just not enough. I think we're skipping Ares. And we probably just take some more hams. Yeah, I think, you know, that's the only situation where magic regen is exciting, but there definitely comes a time where there's very few builds that actually require that much magic, but I guess they do kind of exist. That's the only instance where magic regen is sort of exciting, like, wow, I got such a good magic regen. Otherwise, like, it's just, you know, a weird, not weird, but it's just a utility that you don't really think that hard about. Starter step we're getting because of extra dose. Oh, it actually would affect launcher frame, too, if I understand it correctly. Starter step is not actually useful here, probably, for us. We might get some more things that helps it. Poseidon, huh? Hydraulic might. We might just want to fill in that fourth god now. But he ain't got much. It is true he ain't got much here. Ocean swell? Yeah, not so much. We'll probably do some more, like, magic spammy builds that aren't melt torches, maybe, for fun. There's definitely other options out there. But I tend to always just want to use, like, the strongest one. Whoa.
The trident sigil.
Let's fill it in. Probably better than Ares, but not by a ton, I'll admit. High Surf could definitely work. Buried treasure, huh? Plus a lot of money.
I grow strong.
Gimme, 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 gimme. I doubt we'll need that much money at this rate, but...
What's in this one?
Let's see what's on this door. Does Apollo have the coolest legendary? I think it's cooler than Hef's. I'm gonna say so. I declare it, even. Hef's is a cool idea, but I think Apollo's, like, if I have to pick one, it's gonna have to be Apollo. We're probably gonna earn a lot of money now, actually, so we should probably just buy pretty much all this stuff. These don't really matter. There's no way I'm gonna use that much magic.
Name of Hades.
Snoosnar, 33% chance, huh? Nah. High Surf is a good boon, too. But I'll just take Hydraulic Might. Kind of push what we got going on here. I can imagine this fight's not gonna be easy for us. One dong. Whoa. Got her pretty good. Trying to save the dash here. Using the block, well, does seem very difficult, I gotta say. How are you still alive, my guy? Alright, finally got you. Oh, I tried to hit the drummer. Come on, die. Die, Scylla, please. Is it me or is it, like, not always hitting her there? Kinda. Get in there. Whoa! Close one. Okay, got rid of that one. I'm focused here. I knew this was going to be a tough one. Let's go back over here, finish you off. All right, we got rid of you. We're narrowing it down. All right, Charybdis is down, apparently. Scylla's down 2 now. Here we go. Actually used a lot of magic there, still. Well, only because it took so long. Ugh. I wonder if I should be charging it for as long as I am there. I'm not so sure. Also, that Chaos Curse is finally over, so at least we get faster Omega channeling speed now. Okay, so now, what are we kind of hoping for here? I mean, we just need the Apollo to appear. We need some good hammers as well, no doubt. So why don't we see what we can get out of this? Ripper Rockets is definitely not what we were looking for. I was hoping... I'm going to say we can say no to that. Definitely keep all of that jazz. Hard to turn down Breath of Arrows when it's just so cheap, right? I'm hoping Apollo's Legendary will turn this around quickly in terms of damage output. I'll admit, I'm more than willing to admit that wasn't the most impressive Scylla fight out there. When you have one avenue of damage, that's kind of like very specific, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Very specific. You really need those like effects like Blitz or something. Zeus's special probably would have worked well given what we wound up taking. Guess I'll do Born Gain just in case that matters. Can't imagine though. Okay, let's make sure we get our nectar. Yeah, I guess to kind of continue my discussion after all that distraction from Scylla. I don't really think Born Gain should change, but it does just kind of overshadow all the other magic regens in my mind still. I know you can mess it up. You know, you don't have enough max magic or something like that, and you're spending too much, and then you get primed for a fight or something like that. Just something to be conscious of, right? I don't think that should mean that, you know, something like... Sure, I'll do City Growth. That's funny, right? Here we go. And we got Apollo. Legendary. Here we go. Incoming. Guaranteed.com. That doesn't mean that, like, cardio gain is better than it in my mind. There we go. You dead. You dead. We are blocking a lot. No, not you. But this time. No! But this time. Dude! But this time. How could they do this to me? Those are terrible. Alright, Echo. Show me more Apollo, please.
Have to press on.
I tried so hard. No! I just wanted more Apollo. Come on. No, none of you are Apollo. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent ham here, at least. It's fine, we'll fix it.
Corrupted shades.
Took gold, 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 right? Yeah. You know, you gotta work for some stuff to keep it thrilling. Thrilling? Probably not thrilling. Make you appreciate it? Nah, that's kind of bullshit, probably.
Flourish.
Let me see. Where's the stuff here? How the hell do you even get over there? Okay. Send them back. I mean, I kind of love the punchy build. It feels a lot better than I recall. Ooh. After blocking with your mid attack, your special auto fires 5 shots, reloading in 3 seconds. It's not one that I've had often, admittedly. I'm thinking rapid frame just allows for a lot stronger punches, though. I don't know how to get to that last ash, so I guess we forget about it. I'm blocking, I'm blocking, I'm blocking. 5-second cooldown. Maybe that would have been interesting. It's not one I've used much, I'll admit. Definitely give me that. Okay. How's our money? Weirdly, not that good. You are not Apollo, sad day. Hera... actually, her,
Hades.
infusion would be kind of nice here. I'm thinking. Proper upbringing. Why don't we take that? That fine line would have been kind of decent, too. Now we take fine line. Uncommon Grace is 15% global damage, though. Fine line might be better. I'm thinking fine line's probably better.
Renewed.
This way we have another avenue of damage, finally.
You'll soon
Okay.
feel better again, Cerberus.
These on-hit effects are usually just... They just feel a lot better, I think. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Luckily, Cerberus has a huge hitbox. Okay, this looks way better than the Scylla fight already, right? Scylla fight, everything's just so spread out and everything. And you're constantly dodging projectiles. It's a very different kind of fight to this. Ow. I punch. I punch. I punch. I'm not hitting you half the time, but that's okay. Unblockable? What's unblockable? Maybe the lava? Alright, I'm gonna run away for a minute here.
Cerberus, you're free.
Send him back. Send him back. That looks good. And we don't even have the Apollo Legendary still. How's our magic spenge, though? It is a concern. Let me see, let me see, let me see.
Return
Primed
to your
33. Well, I guess we just gotta hope we'll be okay. Maybe I'll be eating my words about Born Gain there. Maybe I shall be eating my words. Okay.
master. Service hall.
We did Experimental Hammer. Everything is a higher rarity, so that doesn't matter. Droplet to channel our punches faster, even faster. I might like the droplet more than I should. I'm willing to admit. I'm gonna say we probably don't need the Hydrolite. Let's go. So, how many rolls do I got left? Not many. 2. So we're hoping that the mini-boss is Apollo now, basically. It's kind of our only hope for getting the Apollo Legendary. I wonder if it's going to be like that Zeus run, you know? Where it's like the final shop. Has to deliver what we wind up with. That's what it's all going to come down to, maybe. We can spend magic like crazy here, though. I'm going to punch you. I think Shiva has an even wider punch, so you could kind of do Shiva with this. But I guess I kind of wanted to give a... Yeah, this actually worked well with Shiva. I think we kind of did it. Daddy, okay. I guess I just wanted to reason to use Mel Aspect a little bit since it's been a while. What do you got? Got Garros Dash. Nah, Deep Descent is still the best one with Rivals on, I think. Didn't have to roll for it or anything, so that's nice. Trying to make sure this guy gets in the cast. Woo! Big punch, big punch.
How about
Apollo? Yes, okay, please, 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 please. Apollo, 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 please. Dude, you could do the funniest thing in the world right now. Unblockable? What's unblockable? The lasers? Seriously? Why would the lasers be unblockable?
who needs gold anyway?
Come on, this is it, this is it, this is it. Nope, but no. You gotta roll, I think.
Sure.
No, come on, man. Oh no. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Luckily, I guess Fine Line's doing some work for us in case it doesn't happen. Possibly a primetime case of getting scammed out here, right? Quite a few chances at getting the legendary, and it just didn't happen. They might offer us another trial here. We gotta pray that Apollo's in it, though.
And now for you.
You kind of got to do all the extra chambers to increase the odds of getting a trial. There is sort of an internal cooldown on how often a trial can appear. I think we got one in... well, actually, now I don't remember if it was Erebus or... I think it was Erebus, so I think it should be possible for it to appear here. That's probably our best odds of getting legendary now. Definitely on the attack. Hell yeah, that's good. Only one exit here. The timer's actually not looking that safe, I would argue. Bum bum ba doo dum bum ba doo doo da bum. Where are we going now? Damn, it's actually working. I feel like it's actually working shockingly well. No, it's the wrong trial. So that kind of means poo-poo. I guess we go for a weed killer or something now, though, right? Hate both of these trials, actually. Hate spurning both of these gods. Bridal Glow, because it's the funniest thing ever. You should probably take Uncommon Grace. So what's the best thing that Bridal Glow could hit now, right? Maybe Fine Line. But it won't hit... Chances are it's going to hit something we don't care about. It's the problem. There's just too many things we don't care about. I think we'd much prefer Uncommon Grace. And we hopefully get Weed Killer from Demeter. Dang, look how fast this charges, actually. Because 45 is the cap. There's a decent chance that Droplet's going to run out at this rate. Hopefully that's okay, though. Ow, ow. Quit getting sucked in or whatever there. And Weed Killer. No! Trying to roll. We got a lot of water. I guess we're doing Frosty Veneer then. More doors? Look at our money. Look at our delicious money. Too bad Golden Rule doesn't exist anymore. I had someone ask, like, were there things in early access that I wish didn't get removed or changed or nerfed or something like that? Not really. I'm not really gonna miss, like, Golden Rule, personally. I'm not. I don't think so. There's, like, some cool, like, glitches out there, but at the top of my head, it's like, I don't think there's anything that's just like, man, that's really too bad that that's no longer in the game. Most of these things did feel like it was for the best. Or whatever replaced them. I guess you could say, like, Natural Selection, that duo boon, like, the rework, it's pretty whatever. I can't really tell if I'd rather have the old one or the new one, because I kind of just don't like either of them.
It's Charon.
What are we gonna do here? Because these are not great. I guess I'll just make sure of that. Give me water fitness? Damn, no water fitness. Ocean swell then? Yeah, ocean swell. Launcher frame lost, shimmering rockets, and furious rockets gained. So that's pretty terrible. That's pretty bad, but what can you do, I guess?
Quick dip.
Not every legendary run really happens here, but maybe this is sort of a different kind of luck. I probably shouldn't have rolled that Apollo boon in... Where was that? The fields as much as I did, but... I had a feeling we'd get in trouble like that. I do like Ocean Swell a lot, so that will probably help us out, I think. Should definitely be taking care of these ads first. Thorn Gain's already triggering. Okay, got rid of them. I believe they're all dead now. Incoming G-Paw. Okay, you won't get a summon here. Damn it. No, punch. I get like weirdly sucked in sometimes when I'm trying to charge the Omega attack. Like Mel always wants to kind of move forward in a weird way. One little punch and then I drop the cast on you. I'll be chilling otherwise. Perfect image is back. Here, I have a special. Just for you, honey. Ow. Oh, I managed to get double dinged on myself. Okay, we managed to kind of avoid that. Man, that was a collection of moves. Okay. Yo! Is that, bubble always there? Oh! Oh! Come on, send it back! Okay. Now the actual hard part of the fight. Droplet is now expired. This is actually going to be a pretty healthy challenge, I suspect, at this rate, then. Come on! Oh, God, he hit me with the slowdown? It's just unlucky. Oh, God. It's okay, I'll fix it. Woo, that was close. Oh, no.
It lingers, does it not?
What? Okay, we got him down to half. I'm so focused right now. 50 health. Let's run away for a minute here, right? Managed to block that. Hell yeah. Kind of blocked some of that. Didn't quite work that out, but that's okay. Don't walk into it. That's fine. Summon. Oh! Still got it. Ooh, it was a spicy run. And honestly, if I had gotten the Apollo Legendary, I'm kind of curious how well that would have gone for a magic. I primed 81. Nah, we would have been fine, right? We would have been fine. Fine Line was number 2. I wonder if Tropical Cyclone, if I had settled for it a long time ago, how much that would have done here. I think that's going to have to be its own run or something like that. Well, this one was a spicier run in that, you know, it wasn't just like clear cut. This is the easiest game we've ever played kind of thing. We're kind of trying out an archetype I haven't played that much with, you know, which is basically just Super Punch. We wound up with only one hammer that even affects our Omega attack by the end of that run, which is kind of sad, you know what I mean? I guess this could be a scenario for seeing what could have been, maybe, someday. Someday, perhaps. Some of the biggest hits we've gotten is actually Omega attack with Shiva in particular, too. But, I don't know, rapid fire Omega attack punches felt pretty good to me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got build suggestions, make sure you let me know. And I shall see you in another video.